All right. Well, we're here at the Webb Wildlife Management Office. I'm here to meet with Mr. Timmer. Let's get on that and see if we can get some of these questions answered. Morning, man.
You're here to see Mike?
Timmer?
Okay, Kimmer. Yeah, if you want to have a seat, he's on the phone.
Oh, sure.
Seth's concern was it was too big to put in that. Or what we had fit in the. I think he's worried that we're gonna lose the charger that stays here. So now that one will have to go with it. Yeah, you have to take the outlet charger with it. And then if we lost that one, we'll lose.
Oh, because that plugs into that's just you. That's just an inverter.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, they
It's an
didn't have
inverter
anything?
to motivate the charger.
COPWA Wildlife Management Area, may I help you? Hey, hold on. Mike, telephone.
Well, that's just charging the bigger batteries. I think. Is that what we're trying to charge, or that?
This one.
Oh.
This one has its own. This has its own issue. It's not changing. But I can look at it.
6-foot batteries, right? We should be able to.
They just didn't feel like
They didn't have any. We should be able to pop them. We can get an output of that. Yeah, that's a 0.8. And how many volts? And input is that on that thing.
Morning. Are you Mr. Timmer? How are you today, sir?
Good. Well, what can I help you with?
Well, I wanted to know about the procedures, for the Iron Ranger and how things are documented with it, and if I could, I'd like to inspect and photograph those records.
Okay. As far as records for the Iron Ranger, what are you wanting to photograph and inspect?
Just any records that are pertaining to the Iron Ranger.
Well, we have deposit information, but I was just on the phone with the lawyers, and there is information there that we have to redact.
Okay, well, if you could redact that for me, that'd be great.
They're going to have to review them, and if it takes over 30 minutes worth of staff time to review them and get the redactions done, you'll have to pay to get those under Florida law.
Don't you have the records here, though?
I do, but the lawyers have to review them before I can do anything.
Okay. The way that I understand it is that you're the custodian of the public records.
I'm the custodian, but all stuff
You'd
has
have
to
to
be
redact
reviewed and redacted before it can be given out.
Could I get
What I can do, this is what I've made up for you. This is the process that we go through with the Iron Ranger. And that has gone through the...
I can keep this copy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's gone through the Inspector Generals, the Attorney Generals, and everybody else's office that has a general counsel.
Now, can anyone just have access to the Iron Ranger, or is that controlled?
It's staff that have had background checks.
How does now say like one of the range officers would like to go see if
He
someone
can't
has
go. He can't get into it. We have to get into it.
What
One of
about
the
someone
personnel.
from the law enforcement out here?
We have to be there.
So they couldn't just go up there by themselves and just.
No.
So how would they account for people with the daily management area permits and?
They come get one of the approved staff and they open it up and look for whatever they're looking for, and then they put it all back in and lock it back up and stick it in.
Now, when that happens, would there be some kind of a document created that someone went there that day and went through the box and?
There's a trail in that there's a numbered tab on there, and that's put on there that it was opened on this day, and it was.
And that's kept on like a sign-in sheet.
Mm-hmm. Well, the sheet that it's on the deposit sheet, so you can't get those unless we have them redacted.
Okay. Well, because like what I'd like to do is see how someone would check the box, and like how that's logged, and make sure that it's being accounted for.
Right.
When people access the
We'll
box.
We'll have to go through all that, and you'll have to give us a specific date range that you're interested
The
in.
1st of March.
And then we'll have to go through the lawyers to check and see what we have to do.
Okay. Well,
It won't be readily available.
Not for today.
No, not at this time anyway.
Well, when could I come in and?
I'll have to get with them again. I mean, there's a process with this, and I can't just do things.
I understand, sir.
Because I'm low man on the totem pole.
I'm not trying to give you like a hard time, sir.
Mhm. No, I'm just trying to explain the process, because some of this is all new to me. That's why I've been on the phone with lawyers and records people.
Because like I kind of had a difficult time getting the public records from out here. Otto from the range isn't very friendly to public records at request.
Well, I mean, if you want to, we can show you those if you want to look at those, because there's nothing to be redacted on those.
Yes, well, I actually asked them to see the MSDS sheets that they have like inside of the gatehouse or the guardhouse over there. Like the hazardous.
The waiver sheets.
No, the hazardous. It's like a book. It shows you all the hazardous chemicals that you work around.
I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, there's probably one floating around here.
Well, we have the chemicals we use, but not.
It's called an MSDS. Like
I
it's
know
required.
what an MSDS is,
Yes.
because they use the same things for herbicides and insecticides. But
I'm sure there's one like in here somewhere or something like that.
and then this is this is the FWC rules, and then the state statute that gives us the right to charge to go into the range and everything.
Okay.
State statute's on the back.
Now, also, I had some questions about. Now, do you manage the area out here, or?
Well, I'm the district biologist, so I'm over several areas, but.
I was trying to find out information on how that I could protest out here and what the requirements of that would be, because it seems like every time that I do it down here at the range, I'm either interfering or I have to stand in a certain place. And
well, you can. They can. I mean, you can protest. You might have to be in a certain place to be out of the way, not to interfere with regular business. I mean, protesting is not a problem, but interfering with regular business or people doing their job is a problem.
Well, I've never interfered with them doing their job.
I'm not saying you are, or you have.
There's been times when people, like patients from the range have come up to ask me about, what I'm doing there. I've had different people calling on me and talking to them.
Well, anytime you go past, basically where the highway goes into the land, you're on the management. And at that point, you have to follow those. And so you have to pay your daily use fee to go in to protest.
Oh, I understand that.
But they can, you can be requested to move out of the way, so you're not interfering with traffic or people using the lane or whatever. Nobody can interfere with your right to protest. In a peaceful manner. So, from what I understand, that has not been done, but you can be requested to be in a certain spot.
Okay. Also, how knowledgeable are you about the new policy at the range, the timing and the liability?
That's handled by a different section. Because we are wildlife and habitat management, and that is hunting and game management.
Could you give me the contact person for that? I'd like to inquire about it.
Can you get the real anything unusual.
Mhm.
If you go to a private room, they will make you sign a waiver. If you do any of this range is one of the last from my understanding that does not have a waiver requirement. Basically, just to absolve us from any damage you might create, or if you accidentally shoot yourself, we're not responsible for that. If you look at all the range liability statements, private or public, they're pretty much the same. Wording and everything. It's inherently dangerous.
Yes, well, I mean, but my position is now, I understand it's not the guy to talk to, but from the flyer, you know, all I did was laminate this. They waive liability upon coming here. I understand why they have to sign in and give the information.
Yeah, you have to discuss with somebody else.
I mean, I just got one of the flyers out of the box.
Yeah, that's outside my purview.
Okay. That was just some concerns that, you know, when I had them. I'm not saying that they look at me like I do, because I feel they should just, you know, put that same warning on the gate that reported to this person.
It probably has something to do with the legal aspect that requires a signature, rather than you just coming on the range and saying, well, I agree, because that can be taken away readily.
Okay.
Whereas if you sign it, you're admitting that you read and you agreed to the certain specifications and criteria. And signatures legally binding where you word anymore doesn't count.
It was just new to me because, you know, any private rings that I've gone to, like Peach Trade or
They don't require a waiver.
Danger, they just have a sign on the door and then like a sign on it, but they don't.
Well, your signing
Take down
fee
that.
probably covers their waiver.
They just didn't record my driver's license number and all that kind of stuff.
And that you have to discuss with
Yeah.
somebody else.
Mr. Fine.
Again,
I have a few more questions for you. I'll just come back and let me get those records redacted.
if you give me a date range you're interested in.
Yeah, usually Tuesdays and Thursdays are good for me. Yeah. I had a see because when I was here last time, you know, I was ticketed by one of the officers out here, but according to him, he just went up to the box and went through it on his own. So that's what I found strange when you guys told me that, you know, two people have to go up there.
Well, he couldn't have gotten into it by himself.
Well, I mean, if you'd like to read what he
Well,
wrote.
he may have written that, and he may have been there with one of our people. I don't recall that instance, so I can't comment on it.
It says, let me read it here. Yeah, it says FWC officer Birchfield looked inside the Iron Ranger box and did not locate his pass or permit. I mean, I didn't make it up. That's the
that may be that he may have been there with one of my guys, and that's the way he worded that.
Okay.
I don't.
Who would the other person be if he went down?
I don't know. I'll have to check.
Because I'd like to find out this information, if that's possible.
I would have to check. And not all my crew's here not all the crew's here right now.
Okay. And you know, here's the date range. It's, you know, on the 1st of March at 11:15.
The week of March.
I mean, 1. Just that day would be, you know.
Well, we don't do it on a daily basis.
Well, the week then.
So I'll just find out what I'll have to pull those records. I'll write down it and I'll get it to you. So you need the week that has March 1 in it.
Yes, sir. That'd be great.
So we'll run this through our people, make sure we're right the way we're supposed to be.
Yes. And if he did go down there by himself and do that, would that have been a violation of the FWC policy?
It would have been, but he can't get into it because he doesn't have a lock.
Well, that was another thing too that I had on here. You know, like what's the policy for, you know, like accessing keys and all that?
We are the only ones that have the keys.
And they're kept here in the office.
Yes, and locked up.
But there's not like a sign-in sheet for the keys when people take them and put them back and.
No, I mean you don't normally get into it, so the only time we get into it's on when we have to open it up.
So the only list would be the one that's for the tabs that are
Which
taken.
will be included on that sheet.
Okay. So next time that I come here, then I should be able to get all that information, and
Yeah, for that week, since that's what you want, I'll have that ready for you
we should be able to conclude whether he was down there by himself or someone else was there.
when they open the box. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Kimmer, I appreciate your time,
No problem.
and I'll be back in contact with you.
All right. If we have it ready pretty quick, I'll have either I or Denise will give you a call.
Do you have my information? Do you want to write it down?
Did you give her your phone number at one time?
Yes, I will. Well, I didn't give her my phone number,
All right.
but
Let
I
me
think
get-
I might have left it on your box when the day I talked to you.
How do you spell your first name?
Well, I prefer to remain anonymous when I make public records requests, sir.
Okay.
But you can refer to me as Mr. X if you want to, sir. My phone number is 863-517-1966. But I understand that you already know my name because Otto informed you of it.
I'm not sure where I heard your name.
Otto told me when I was down at the range that he had a conversation with you and you guys deduced that it was me coming here to do this public records request.
I don't remember. I really don't remember where I heard your name.
I mean, he told me that face to face.
I have a huge number of conversations, so the only thing I know is I've heard your name. So
Also, they have a nickname added down there for me called the Asshole.
I haven't heard that.
And I'd like to get some public records because Mr. Otto took several pictures of my car and myself. I would like to request those public records also.
You'll need to go through them because I don't have that, and I don't. I mean, I'm here to give you information that's FWC's.
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
But they work for FWC, correct?
They do, but I don't have any control over them.
Okay. Who could I get in contact then?
Bill Klein.
Because Mr. Otto told me that you were his boss.
No.
Okay, so that's incorrect. So Mr. Klein manages them?
Yes, he's I'm not sure what he's called.
I think he's the section leader of wildlife management areas or something like that.
No, he is the head of Hunter Ed.
I think I have it written.
Ranges and Hunter Education, but
it's Bill Klein, section leader of public shooting ranges.
Okay.
I already contacted him, but apparently he's on vacation until the 8th or something like that.
He's the one you'll have to talk to about all of the stuff down there.
Okay. Well, I will certainly get in contact with Mr. Klein.
I can't answer the questions on that. They're kind of a separate entity, and so I hear things, but it wouldn't be credible information.
Okay. I'm just trying to get some, conclusions as to things going on here. I understand this is a new policy. I want to,
their policy, yes. Yeah, our policy's been in effect for a long time.
Yes. I mean, I want, I'm not trying to give like a hard time to people. I'm just trying to ask for some open government. All right.
We have certain duties, and that's one of them. So.
All right. Well, I greatly appreciate your help here today, Mr. Kimmer.
Appreciate you being understanding and letting us take care of our business.
Yes,
so
sir.
We do it right.
Absolutely. I'm not going to give you a hard time about redacting those records. But as soon as that's done, like I said, I would like to come in and pick those up. And
it won't be much. Be a couple of sheets, probably.
All right. Well, and can I get a card from you in case I don't hear back, and I can contact you directly? Thank you, Mr. Kimmer. Well, Mr. Kimmer, thank you so much once again, and
no problem.
I'll be out of here for the day.
All right.
Enjoy, sir.
We'll get started on your stuff so we get it ready for you.
Thank you, sir, so much. You guys enjoy your day. Have a nice day, ma'am. You enjoy.
You too.
Did you get my a phone number for when you're going to return my call? I gave it to Mr. Kimmer, but I wanted to give it to you as well.
Oh, let me go ahead and take it. Okay.
Since you're the secretary.
Okay. And your name is Ian, right?
Well, I prefer to not to give my name.
Okay.
This is an anonymous public records request.
That's fine. Okay.
It's 863 517 1966.
1966.
Oh, how did you know my first name, ma'am?
Let me think. How did I know? I think Otto told me.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, I think he did.
Otto, the range manager
Mhm.
at the web shooting
Yeah.
range down there?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Why did he tell you my name?
Because he brought me papers that he wants us to store here, and he said that you might be asking for them. So
May I view and inspect those documents?
they will have to be redacted first.
Oh, they're the same documents
Mhm.
Mr. Kimmer is already redacting.
Mhm.
Well, thank you, ma'am. And what's your name?
My name's Denise.
All right, Miss Denise. Well,
Okay.
thank you so much, and you guys enjoy your day. Well, he says he never heard of my name before, which is bullshit because Otto went in there and told him it. Wow, that's something else. They got to redact information, so not to worry though. I'll be back in my humbleness. We will get to the bottom of the Iron Ranger ordeal, and we'll see what goes on. All right. Well, for now, this is me, Mr. X. That's my new name, and I'll be back with an update.